What do you do with the business is back with another one. I know it's been a while, but life be life.
Like a motherfucker, boy.
So it's me, Queen Vibes.
And LOUD.
And Sarah, um, what's one of your topics? Let's just go ahead and get into it because
You can't just go into it like, what's the topic? Like, niggas ain't dropped in damn near 10 months, bro. What? You gonna just, that's what you not gonna do.
what
You gonna run that big bike. That's what we gonna do.
We gonna run it back how
Give them an
far?
update or something, nigga. Life be life, and nigga start with life. Man.
Life's good, y'all. Happy Mother's Day.
Amen. Amen. And how did you feel on your Mother's Day?
I had a good Mother's Day. Thank you, King, for providing me with such.
God did that, but
It's the small things.
Yeah.
As always, I respect your hustle.
Well, okay. Appreciate it, Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and
Nigga, it's been about 10 months.
okay, back.
Update.
Okay, you asked me a question. I said, okay, and how has life been for you?
I mean, might be life and you did, But the past few months, nigga been working. Nigga been trying, get better with my walking with God, improving. That's what I've been on, trying to improve myself mentally, physically, spiritually,
You left out emotionally.
I ain't got time to be emotional.
But why you ain't got time to be emotional right now?
Cause I go through the emotions I need to go through. Yeah, the ones I don't need to go through, I ain't got time to be working on that. I'm gonna leave it where it's at.
You always got time to work on self.
Most definitely. I feel like me and self is doing splendid, terrific, sensational, if you will.
Right on.
You feel me?
Alright. So back to life be life and y'all. So
In the past 10 months, let's talk about what's been going on. You feel me? I mean, we can work backwards or forwards. We can start from the beginning of the 10-month hiatus. We can work backwards month by month. Let's see, Easter was supposed to be Trans Day.
Yeah.
We got Trump selling shoes to the black community.
Shoes and
apparently,
Bibles.
because apparently we love that to him, and then made him a price that niggas don't even buy shoes at for that.
Nobody don't buy this Bible.
And
I don't even know why that was just beyond me, but
the man who says the most anti-biblical things put out a Bible.
Mm-hmm.
How this man still running for president? Ain't he still on trial?
Mm-hmm.
In the land of the free.
Home of the brave.
I guess. What else been going on?
Y'all know it's almost the anniversary of the chair. Woohoo! So what y'all gonna do to celebrate? I want y'all to tap in the comments and tell us what y'all gonna do on the anniversary of that good old swim and that good old chair.
I ain't gonna hold you. Me personally, I feel like I'm gonna buy that exact same chair. I'm gonna sit it in the living room, play some music, and I'm gonna drink me a beer or something.
I felt like I was gonna buy the chair anyway because it's portable. Like I'm gonna have a seat wherever I go.
I might as well take.
If I gotta provide the seat, God provided it, but I'm gonna make sure I bring it along, tag along.
Take it off the
So
balcony
can't
and
nobody say
everything.
nothing. Nobody can say nothing to me. Cause what I gotta see, don't worry about it. Do you have a seat?
I think that was the beginning of something real.
I
I ain't
do
gonna lie,
believe
that
it
that's
really
that should
was.
be in history books. Cause it was unity. that was unity. It wasn't nothing personal to those individuals who got their ass whooped. Um, but let's call a spade a spade. We just making it even. You feel me? They did what they did. I don't agree with them getting arrested, but hey, that was a good time. But I feel like if we being real, there's been very few good highlights. I mean, hey, the Kendrick and Drake be, but that's just taken away from some other shit. That's really a distraction. I'm just anticipating what it's about to be.
I wouldn't even use the word anticipating
Not
because yes, it's
anticipated,
definitely
but
a distraction from something more important, i.e. the fact that this is election year. I mean, a whole lot of laws are going to go into effect September the 1st of this year, I do believe.
mm-hmm.
So that means a lot of people gonna have to change up a lot of things and or they gonna be caught up doing a lot of things.
Not to mention, I mean, do have this some good source from. You know what I'm saying? One, seeing it with my eyes. Two, knowing people in the military, it's secret war about to go down eventually. Hopefully
It's
not.
not a secret. If you
Yeah,
read, they'll tell you.
if you read and look at the right shit, but if you just going off your regular
If you going off your regular
algorithm,
news feed, you will never know the proper knowledge that you need to know.
your algorithm ain't gonna tell you shit. Cause ain't it funny? You see shit on your algorithm from people you don't even follow, suggested for you, recommended
And
for
where do
you.
they even get some suggestions from? Do it look like I like this? Did I ask you for this? No. So why are you
But
showing
you
me
get
this?
caught up in it because it's like, matter of fact, I do like this. Let me just keep on going. You fuck around, start following the people.
Ridiculous.
But I ain't gonna lie, I done cleaned up my little yeah. Every time I do get on some social media every now and then, it's some biblical stuff, some very good vibrational stuff. I do say, and every now and then, you feel me? It's gonna be some wild junk. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep a little spice in your life, don't it? You feel me? God know how He made me. I show you. You see it.
That's for a fact. God know who he
You
made.
feel me?
And every one of us are a
He know
perfect
my heart.
creation in his sight.
He know my heart. But yeah, I feel like that's a good thing to do every now and then. We all need a detox, but sometimes it can be hard for certain people to detox when it's in their face every day, if that makes sense.
I'll go back to just if you want to do something, you gonna do it. Can't nobody make up your mind for you, only you. So if you make up your mind, I want to change up my algorithm or I want to change up what I'm looking at or what I'm feeding my mind, you know what I'm saying? You gonna change it up. If you don't, then you're not. It's a choice, it's a decision.
I feel that.
Like they be like, oh, you want to live the healthy lifestyle. Like that's a choice. People
Everything's really a
choose to
choice,
live a healthy lifestyle. But what might be healthy for one person might be unhealthy to the next person.
for sure.
I know somebody who told me a story that was like, yeah, my homeboy went to the gym like every day in the gym type junk. And he ended up dropping dead. I was like, okay, this certain person, they didn't drink water. Like, I don't like water. Okay. Well, I mean, we all gonna die one day. Yeah, I mean, no, No shade, no shade.
Everybody timing different.
Everybody does something differently. Like that might be healthy for that person. Some people, like, I feel like if we had to go without water, like, because we're so used to drinking water, we consume so much water per day.
Mm-hmm. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it. But everybody wired different. Everybody made in similar aspects, but you all wired different.
Exactly.
Every TV don't work the same, but it's borderline down there wired the same. We're more complex than that. We're more complex creatures.
I agree.
Huh?
I said I agree.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna continue to go down memory lane. So we're only in May, so not a lot has happened. Like, I mean, outside of all of this rap beef, everybody want to beef with somebody, and at that point, it's just like, bro,
The
y'all are
diddler.
not only are y'all doing this for sales, y'all got upcoming concerts, tours, and pop ups. You pushing merch. Okay, let me bring it back.
Can't forget about the diddler.
Okay, I'm gonna get on that, but let me bring it back so I can complete this. These people are pushing all of this animosity and this hate towards one another and doing this over and over again. Um, they have a more expensive lifestyle to obtain than us average people. Their bills are way bigger. Okay,
different tax
so
bracket.
anything to do what they're hired to do, which is, i.e., entertain the masses. These people are entertainers. That's what they fall in a category as, entertainers. So this is strictly for your entertainment, but a lot of y'all take this too far. Like, you take it too far.
The people who know.
Kendrick, Drake, J. Cole, baby, guess what?
Chill.
No,
J. Cole on the beach.
I ain't even. Yeah, J. Cole is on the beach, but what I will say is, guess what? They not paying nobody bills. They not paying no. They ain't paid the bill of mine.
They playing theirs.
Exactly. So why I'm gonna promote? Why would I promote animosity and spite and hate and anger? I'm not gonna promote that.
They doing what their job.
But have y'all checked out PMJ's new album? I bet you haven't.
I mean, but some people don't know who he is, so you gotta go ahead and put him on. You gotta.
Pastor Mike Jr., go YouTube him. Go YouTube his newest work and his older work. All of it is gonna slap.
But what is his church name?
Rock City Church. You can find them on YouTube too. They got a devotional Monday through Friday, 7:21 sharp, but they be late.
And what's it? And what's the YouTube Rock City TV?
I guess.
Good. How you gonna try to get on people tail and you ain't trying to put them on the
I didn't get. That's enough information. Look it up on YouTube and find it, because you need, like, I ain't gonna say what you need to do, but all I'm saying is, if you're trying to have a closer walk with God, you know what I'm saying, and you want to listen to something that you can relate to, or something that you could actually be like, you know what, that be happening to me too. Yeah, something that it makes sense. A lot of the time, once again, entertainment, we get so caught up in, oh, look at the work they had done. Oh, did you see this episode, girl? So and so beat up so and so on this. Y'all love to talk about Rolly. I ain't even gonna get on that. And no, I can't talk about it because I don't watch none of the episodes, never indulged in none of the episodes, because you know what? I choose what I feed my spirit, and that's just not something I want to feed my spirit. I don't want to hate and fight on other women. I don't want to see them fail. I don't want to bring them down. I don't want to talk bad about them. I want to see them win. I want to see them succeed. I want to see them come up in the world. I don't desire to bring anybody else down, so I'm not going to feed that into my spirit. But you don't understand what you be watching and what you be listening to all the time is what you be feeding into your spirit. I'm one of those people. I choose my peace.
Every time.
Now, am I always on point with choosing my piece? No, because guess what? I'm human just like anybody else, and I'm not judging nobody for what they choose to indulge in. That's what you choose to do. I'm just saying I don't do it.
What's for you is for you.
And what's for me is for me. Your path ain't my path. Your journey ain't my journey, but this is the type of person and the type of woman that I am.
Everybody got their destination. Everybody got certain drop offs. Now you might get back in the whip with a nigga like later on in life.
Yeah.
But this not your stop.
It's a time and it's a place for everything. You have to understand when that time and place is. Like, I want to say, I was scrolling and they said, like, Sexy Red is an implant. I listen to Sexy Red from time to time. I like her little songs, it's a little bop or whatever. But some of the stuff be repeated. And it just be like, okay, after I done heard you say this so many times, I don't want to hear you say it no more. Because now it's a ick for me. And then I go back and I'm like, I understand that, like, I watched a video where she went to the school and she was trying to perform, but then she blocked the school and was like when I say blocked, I mean she rolled back and forth around the school and was playing her music and stuff like that and twerking and stuff like that.
Because they wouldn't let her perform.
Because they wouldn't let her perform inside the school, so she bought her show outside, which, okay, hey, do what you do.
Yeah.
Do what you do, because that's for you. But at the end of the day, who are you influencing? Who are you encouraging? This is a school. We can't stop everything that our children are listening to or everything that they're into. But what we can do is when we have that little bit of extra time where we choose to go jump on social media, half of us didn't even grow up with social media. But you can't keep our behinds off of it now. You go places, some places you got to straight up order off your phone.
Literally.
So, of course, your phone going to be in your hand for pretty much your whole meal.
And then after COVID, shit, everything is mobile. Zoom is booming off the pandemic alone. The pandemic boomed a lot of these
virtual businesses.
Because everything virtual now. The what is it, the metaverse?
Yeah. They're having they're having molestations in the metaverse. Ooh.
I forgot about that shit. That's how common wild shit happens. Man.
I'm sorry, essays. And all of these conversations are for educational purposes.
These are debatable topics.
Debatable educational conversations and topics.
That's how you know we've been on a hiatus. That's supposed to go at the beginning, like.
Oh yeah, I sure was. That was supposed to be that first disclaimer. It's been a minute. I have to jump back on it. Only time will tell, because I might go on a hiatus again because
life be life, and then everybody ain't acting right.
It's that.
But this time it's going in the history books. Definitely should. We done had a lot of eventful stuff happening. In this hiatus, it's been wild.
No. All right, we're going to backtrack. We're going to talk about the diddler.
The diddler allegations.
Why did his son just drop a diss track on 50 Cent and it was basura? Trash.
Basura.
Trash dummy material.
That was like
I don't know if he wrote that or somebody wrote that for him.
Either way, it was trash.
Bad.
I don't know if that was the alley-oop to 50 himself. Like, he just personally whoever did that just threw him on the platter for this man.
Yeah.
Because the allegations and the documents about the leak, that's really what I feel like most of this stuff is supposed to overshadow. Epstein documents supposed to come out. Then did the diddler, his documents coming out, and he said he ain't going down by itself. So he's snitching on a whole bunch of other people for a reduced sentence. Not to mention his son is involved.
I don't even know why his son just made this little track, because once again, that was just stupid. You started off wrong.
But it's
And that's another reason why I don't like the little social media beef, the rap, all of that. Like, y'all people got real life. Like I said, those people have this is their real life.
They gotta pay their
And they
bills.
got those real life big bills. I wouldn't want them people lives or their bills. They could keep it.
And money is everything. You think you got a lot of money until you run into somebody with a lot more money than you do.
That
Now
big bank take little bank.
Now you trying to figure out what you do to get in that tax bracket. The higher tax bracket, the more bills you get. So the more risk you take more money. No matter what side of the fence it is for some people. Everything in life, you got a choice.
Big facts.
What that boy said, you gotta tell Diddy no.
And y'all heard that man. Y'all heard that man in that interview. Y'all gotta tell him no.
But and then Denzel, the wise man, you gotta leave 30 minutes before the devil show up. You gotta leave the function.
You gotta know when your time is up. And a lot of people don't know that.
It's alright to bring the light into everybody's spirit every now and then, but know when to slide out.
Okay, that part. That part.
Yeah.
And then if you don't have nothing for yourself, remember that you don't have nothing to give to nobody else. So guess what? Go get yourself together first.
Because you can't be there for everybody else if you can't be there for yourself.
Another reason for this hiatus.
And how you gonna try to help somebody if you not fixed? You shorting yourself on your blessings and you shorting everybody else's on theirs too.
Because one thing I don't ever want to do is lead y'all wrong in no form and or fashion. These are all my opinions. You can like them, love them, or leave me alone. And I'm cool either which way.
Yeah.
I do this in my free time. That's what I do.
Because everybody, you know what I'm saying? Life gonna life regardless.
And then everybody wanna start a podcast. It's like, yeah. You gotta understand when you start a podcast and then you've been consistent with it for so long, you get new ideas, you wanna do new ventures and stuff like that. But the podcast industry is getting larger now, especially everybody want a podcast. But you gotta have something that's really worthwhile. Something that means something that's gonna hold some weight. That's the whole point of higher vibrations. I want anything that I say to mean something that holds some weight. I don't want to be talking out my butt. Like, no, that's stupid.
And
I'm not gonna waste my breath telling y'all no BS. Like, I'm just not gonna do it.
For sure. You always gotta remind yourself why you do it, for why you started.
And King had to remind me because, I was like, nah, because I feel like it's more than enough content. I'm still good because I'm working on another podcast and still really haven't even just tuned in on that. Every time I get something lined up, something else happens. Like I say, life be life, but I'm learning to give myself grace through the process.
And you're doing an amazing job.
I have to tell myself this every day. It's okay. Every breath is a new opportunity. At first, I used to be like, oh, okay, every day is a new opportunity. Now I look at it as every breath I take is a new opportunity for something else to happen greater than the last breath. Like, I have to be optimistic because this world is ugly and it's getting uglier.
Every day.
You got all these people sitting up here just dying. And it ain't even the point that they're dying. It's the point that a lot of these deaths are senseless. In the most I
could have been prevented.
Could have that. It's the prevention. Where are the prevention skills? Because that's what I really want to know. We've had 2 deaths locally. Nobody wanted to speak on the mental health aspect, but any other time, everybody would be ready to talk about mental health or throw that out there. But this time it was different. No, why is it different this time? Because it's not trending like that anymore. Because it's not a fad anymore. Are we going to start sweeping it under the rug again? You can't pick and choose. You don't know what somebody else is going through. You don't know their story. And if you're not willing to put your own self aside and be willing to listen to that person's story, then you're never going to understand. But a lot of people just don't want to understand because it's not affecting them.
Look at you. You better talk, girl. Yeah. Now, this is just a little quick update, you know what I'm saying? Just a little,
Just a little hoorah.
Yeah.
Yeah, hoorah.
Just a little, let you know we ain't forget. We still, it just, you gotta better yourself sometime.
For sure.
You want to change the world, you gotta change yourself.
Exactly, and we take that personal in this household because, baby, we work on that. We work on ourselves separately. We work on each other together. But above all else, we put God first. That's who we going to.
Gotta allow him to move.
And he don't move on your time. So that means sometimes you gotta allow yourself to sit still and be quiet and shut up.
And he also can't move unless you allow him to.
And by allowing him to means once you let it go, you're going to have to let it go and let him do his work. It's one thing to say it in church on Sunday, but by Tuesday, because and it still ain't worked out. And it still ain't, he might wait till the very last second and bless you. Testimony real quick. I was like, yeah, I just really ain't got it right now. And this is just a conversation I was just having. I just really ain't got it right now. It was 10 minutes later and I had it. I never put a specific amount to it or anything. It was just 10 minutes later I had it.
It's always a mindset. It's already done.
Exactly.
Before he'll send the problem, he already made the solution. It's there. It's just waiting to get there. That's like when you buy something online. You gotta wait. But just a little quick when you feel me.
It's been another one. Higher vibrations. Queen vibes.
LOUD.
Hey, see it, touch it, obtain it. That's gonna be that's the new motto.
And the game ain't gotta love you back, dog.
The game ain't gotta love you back, dog.
You feel me? Just cause you love it don't mean it love you back.
Remember, who love you most? You better love yourself. Love God, love yourself, show love, be light, be kind to other people, feel me? And keep it real with yourself.
Keep it a bean.
Alright, we out.